Good morning, grade 1, 2, and 3.
Good morning, teacher.
Morning po.
Next po. This time, we will move on to our discussion for today. We are going to talk about parts of a plant, especially its parts, function, and characteristics. Before that, our objective at the end of the lesson, you, the learner, are able to A. Identify some parts of a plant, B. Compare the different kinds of plants, and C. Show the appreciation to the parts of the plant by telling its importance. The next point. For the grade 1, our topic for today is basic parts of the plant. Are you ready to listen, my student?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Before anything, let us define a plant first. Plants, a living thing that grow in the ground, usually has leaves or flower and needs sun and water to survive. Look at this picture. This plant has 4 parts. These are the roots, stem, leaf, and flower. Again, class, can you name the 4 parts of a plant? Yes, Jamaica?
Flower, leaf, stem, and root po.
Very good, class. The first part, what's the job of the root? They hold the plant in the place, they take in water from the soil, and they take in food from the soil. Next, please. The second one is the stem's job. The stem's job stands the plants up. And the stem is the elevator that takes the food and water to the rest of the plant. Next one is the leaf's job. The leaf breathes in air called carbon dioxide and breathes out oxygen. The leaf takes in energy from the sun and turns it into energy from the plant. And this is called what? Photosynthesis. And the last one is the flower. The flower attracts insects by the color and smell, so insects can pollinate the flower. And then after that, being pollinated, the flower makes the seeds. For the grade 2, our topic for today is plants, parts, and its function. The first part is the root. The root holds the plant. They get water and nutrients from the soil. The roots also help the plants anchor in the soil and stay upright. If you can see in that picture, plants have different parts. Plants have different parts to them, just like us. We have different body parts such as arms, legs, and mouth. A plant has a different parts too, and they all do different jobs. Second one is an explore. The second one is the stem. The stem transports water around the plant. It also holds the plant upright so it can get more what? Sunlight. Look at this picture. The stem at the left side the stem of the plant, and the right side is the trunk of a tree. Next. The third one is the leaf. Leaves make food for the plant from carbon dioxide in the air and sunlight. This is the picture of the leaf of a plant. Next, please. And the flower look pretty and come in lots of different colors. They can also smell lovely. This is the flower of a plant. And next is the fruit. The fruits guards and house seeds, allowing them to disperse away from the parent of the plant. And student, this is the fruit of a plant. What fruit of the plant is this? Anyone? Very good. It's a guava. Next, please. And the last one is a seed. A seed is the reproductive part of a plant. Okay, before we proceed, can you grade 1 and grade 2? Can you please get a piece of a bond paper and draw a plant? Okay, grade 3. Can you please help the grade 1 and grade 2 to draw the plant?
Yes, teacher.
Are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Can I see your drawing, students? Very good.
Yes,
Give yourself a round of applause. And for our next topic, the parts of a plant and its characteristic according to size, shapes, and color. Grade 1, 2, and 3. Do you have a plant in your home? Get that plant and tell me what is the shapes, the color, the size of this plant. Look at my plant. This is not plant. This is leaves. Okay. Next. Okay. First is the roots. The roots, their shape can be round, elliptic, ovate, oblong, long elliptic, and long irregular or curved. Roots are composed of large number of roots, nearly equal in size. The wider the roots, the healthier the plant will be. And the second one is the stem. The characteristic of the stem is it develops from the plumule of the embryo. The stem is the aerial part of the plant and it possesses leaves, fruits, branches, and flowers. And the stem is positively phototropic and negatively geotropic. The stem of all plants is green due to the presence of hypodermal parenchyma in its cortex. But when the stem axis, especially the dicot stem axis, to elongate and undergo secondary growth, its green color disappears and become pale or dark brown in color. Next. Stem are a part of shoot system of a plant. They may be ranged in length from a few millimeters to hundreds of meters and also vary in a diameter, depending on the plant type. Stems are usually above ground, although the stem of plants such as the potato also grow underground. The stem shape is characterized by the degree of decreasing diameter, with height Trees may have very different steps. Different stem shapes where smaller difference can usually not be recognized. And other one is leaves. What are the characteristics of leaves? The leaf is a lateral similar appendage of the stem. A leaf is always born at the node of the stem. Generally, there is always an axillary bud in the axil of a leaf. It is exogenous in origin and develops from the swollen leaf, primordium of the growing apex. The growth of leaf is limited. The leaves do not possess any apical bud or a regular growing point. A leaf has three main parts. First is leaf base, second is petiole, and third is leaf lamina. In addition, it may possess of two lateral outgrowths of the leaf base called stipules. The leaf of lamina is traversed by prominent vascular strands called veins. And leaves get their green color from chlorophyll, a green pigment that absorbs sunlight for photosynthesis. Leaves may be rounded, oval, spear, shape, heart shape, or triangular. Some leaves look almost like finger on hand. Others are shaped like needles. Some leaves have smooth edges. And the flower. The flower contains colorful of petals and a scent that attracts pollinators. It also contains male and female parts that help produce pollen and eggs. Flowers come in a variety of shapes. There are in fact 9 distinct kinds. First is daisy, second cup, third spike, fourth cluster, and fifth globe, sixth flathead, seventh filler, eighth plum, and 9 is trumpet. The most common pigments in flower come in the form of anthocyanins. These pigments range in color from white to red to blue to yellow to purple and even black and brown. Flower shape is rounded and symmetrical. With the second, the flowers form of a more tube-like shape and petals may be positioned irregularly on the stalk. And the fruit. A fruit is a mature, prepared ovary along with the contents of ovary. The ovary is the ovule-bearing reproductive structure in the plant flower. The ovary serves to enclose and protect the ovules from the youngest stage of flower development until the ovules become fertilized and turn into seeds. Common fruit shapes include round, conic, oblate, oblique, oblong, and ovate. Roundish, 5 to 10 centimeter to 2 to 4 inches in diameter, and some shades of red, green, or yellow in color. They vary in size, shape, and acidity depending on the variety of which there are thousands. And also the seeds. All seeds plants share two characteristics. They have vascular tissue and used to reproduce. In addition, they all have body plants that include leaves, stems, and roots. Most seeds plants live on land, not only in water. Seeds plants face many challenges, including standing upright and supplying all their cells with water and food. They meet these two challenges with vascular tissue. The thick walls of the cells is the vascular tissue, help support the plant. In addition, water, food, and nutrients are transported throughout the plants in vascular. Okay, students, public, um, are you listening to me a while ago?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I have here 6 questions. For the grade 1, what are the basic parts of a plant? Dayan, what are the basic parts of the plant?
Stem,
Jamaica. Very good. What else?
flower,
Okay.
shoot,
Very good. Okay, the second question is, are the plants useful to us?
yes,
Yes, very good, students. For the grade 2, these are my question. Do you have plants at home?
yes,
What are these plants you see in the surroundings at your home?
cactus,
Very good. And for the grade 3, why are plants important to us humans? Why? Plants is very important to us, right? Because plants give oxygen and carbon dioxide. How important are plants in our daily life?
Teacher, it cleans the air.
Yes, very good, Esther. Now, we are going to proceed in your activity. For the grade 1, your activity is arrange the puzzle plant and label each part when it is formed. Are you finished, grade 1? Okay. If you're finished, you are going to send it to me on our Google Classroom. Take note, this activity will send it later after our class, okay? For the grade 2, your activity is direction. Identify the parts of the plants according to given uses. Complete the missing letter. Are you finished, grade 2? Okay, if you're finished, you're going to send it to me on our Google Classroom, right? For grade 3 activity. Grade 3 activity, direction, identify the characteristic of the given parts of the plants according to their color, size, and shape. Are you finished, grade 3? If you are finished, you're going to send it to me on our Google Classroom later, before our end of our class. Next. Sige, next pa. For your second activity, the grade 1, the direction of the grade 1 match the correct answer. Are you finished, grade 1? Very good. Okay. 2 activity will send it to our Google Classroom. And the grade 2 activity, next po. Sige pa, next. Sige. For our activity in grade 2 direction, label the parts of the plant below. So, grade 2, there are 2 activities that you will send to me at the Google Classroom, okay? For the grade 3, your activity is direction. Choose the best answer. Okay? You too, grade 3, you have 2 activity. You will send it to our Google Classroom, okay? For your assignment, for grade 1, direction, cut or draw the basic parts of the plant and label it according to their parts. For grade 2, direction, draw your favorite plants and label their parts parts and function. Grade 1 and grade 2. Pabalik po dun sa ano. Yan. Yun dun. We have here the rubrics. Parts, function, and enter title. We have draw and label parts of plant and label it. 1, if you identify one part of the plant. 2, score if you identify 2 parts of the plant. And 3, if you identified 3 parts of a plant. And 4, if you identified all the parts of the plant. And the function, 1 score is to describe the function of only one part, then more on and so on. Enter the title, neatness. Handwriting is careless and hard to read. Then second, handwriting is careless and hard to read, 2 score. Then 3 score, parts of handwriting are careless, picture is colored. And score of a perfect score is 4, handwriting and colored picture are done neatly and spelling is correct. For grade 3 assignment, the direction, in a short bond paper, draw 2 plants that can be used as food, human use, display, or decoration. Are you clear, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. If you don't have any question, that's all for today. Thank you for listening, kids.
Thank you, teacher.